evil thing OBS is. I'll tell you that right now. Now, is this actually going to start early? Okay, it did. Good. So, this is first minute or so. I won't be talking a terribly large amount, but I will be here nonetheless. I'll unmute probably during actual New Year's over here, which is in an hour. Expect to hear a lot of fireworks when I do unmute. But yeah, I'll be here for a while. Well, I'll be here as long as my PC doesn't blue screen, I think. I hope. I think it's cool enough. Oh, hello there. Mo sorosoro. Isen, なんだっけ。2025年になる。あと40分くらい。It's gonna be a late night. I can already hear the fireworks off in the distance. Well, not really distant, it's right next to me. I think this is about right. Can't tell all the time, though. There we go. I'll have to fix up the tail. It's all a mess. There we go. Okay. Getaway Trike always does really good work. It's just that, man, I really wish it was in a bit of a more neutral pose. Unfortunate, but understandable. Okay, that's what's happening. The cat's up here. I think she's falling asleep, though. That's good. Do I need to add more here? I might. A little bit. Just a little bit. There are no gears to go with that. And no high-spec robot either. What was it? Outside was thinner than the inside. Yes. Yeah. This might be a bit too large. You know what? Let's change that a little bit. Yeah. This feels a little bit more right. A little bit more Monster Hunter before the new year, and the 2-month wait for Wilds begins. Oh boy. The longest 2-month wait of my entire life. Jokingly, of course. That's why. Yeah, about there. Now I just need to actually make it fit. And not completely slur my words every other time that I speak. No alcohol, though. Just the sheer stupidity of humanity. Centralized and localized within one house in Arizona. It is how it is, though. I actually think this is a little bit too... Yeah, that's... About there? That angle, give or take, should be fine. Can't see. Now I can see. It was like this, I think. Because the outer leg is relatively even. But the inner portion of the leg tends to be out a little bit more. Or, sorry, in a little bit more. This will all make much more sense soon, I promise. So I should go out just a little bit past the leg. That works. Actually. Now it works. A little bit better. Now, why are they so spread out? I thought I set that a little bit higher. Maybe I didn't. Oh well. As long as it's fixed. This back here. That should be about the top of it, give or take here. This area is smaller on the outside, that's what it is. It's still relatively large. Okay. I don't need to do a ton there. Yeah, because I'll be doing the cover section in just a minute. There we go. What a bizarre animal. I guess hadrosaurs are just kind of like that in general, though. But it's also why I love them. Amazing, bizarre little weirdos. That. Maybe go for one more. Nostalgia. I did something for the back of the leg. Maybe I just kind of put them together. That'd be anticlimactic. But it's probably what I did if it is. This one should be marginally larger. Oh, there we go. Oh, right, I didn't do that. That's why that looked weird. Me always forgetting to do things, but somehow they work out at least half the time. Cat, please. Ow. I like it when the cat doesn't dig her claws into my skin. It's much more comfortable when that doesn't happen. There we go. Yeah, that's about right. This shouldn't be out as far though. Although to be fair, kamuysaurus is sort of a really weird case. Like, it's not necessarily that it breaks the rules of hadrosaurs, it's just really weird. A little Maastrichtian hadrosaur from northern Japan. Bizarre little fellow, but rather adorable. I say little and small when referring to hadrosaurs of this size, but it's like the size of a bison. So is it really small, or is the perception of dinosaurs just really borked? I think it's the latter, personally speaking, because a bison isn't small. Oh, yeah, that's loud. Maybe just do that a little bit. Yeah. There we go. Got that one out. It's only 11:30, man. How loud is it gonna get when it's actually time? I feel like this thing has really long arms. I could be insane, but I feel like it does. Also, I will just say this now. Kamuysaurus is an incredible find. Like, it is ridiculously well preserved. It is extremely complete. And for an animal that was probably sunk offshore, that is nice. I stole a bit too much on the outside. There we go. That's better. Yeah. There we go. Although maybe the ankle needs to be a little bit larger. No way. None of that. I feel like I'm living in the future. And the future is significantly more fireworks than that. I do want to know where they got this little, like, bit on the head from. What is that assumed from? I'm curious. Okay. Ooh. There's my eye. There we go. There's the filler. Maybe it's a bit too much, though. If I can see... Oh, just a little bit more. There we go. I have a rough understanding of anatomy, but it's not great. It's just kind of there. So many fireworks. So early. There's a joke to be made there, but I'm not gonna make it. Vertex? Oh, what? Huh? Oh, it's not even remotely down that far. What? Weird. I'm actually kind of curious about this because it doesn't seem like any ossified tendons preserved. And given how complete the animal is, I feel like that's kind of indicative that they weren't even there to begin with, but it's probably better to ask a professional. About there. Give or take. Give or take just a little bit. That needs to extend significantly further. I didn't realize how buried that was. There we go. Chunky. Those are just quite the chunky little fellow. This needs to extend a little bit further. I found not a terribly large amount, otherwise it messes everything else up, but about there. More minutes. 20 more minutes until Big 25 rolls around, and I will be here for another year, making dinosaurs, and putting out animations extremely irregularly. There is no pattern. The pattern is that there is no pattern. Not much better, honestly. Let's stick with this. Why not, right? Also, that is a really large shoulder bone. Like, extremely large. It's very pronounced. What is this thing doing out there? What are you fighting? Each other? Ramming into one another with your shoulders? I would not doubt that. And the arm should be extremely wide, but given how wide the actual, like, upper portion is, it probably end up being fairly wide. Wait, there we go. A little bit too far? That's too far. Closer to there. Or no, it's that they're too spread out. Okay. Okay. So close. Not really. I'm still a fair ways off. But for now, hydration. Because, remember, hydration is extremely important. Especially when you live in a desert. There it is. Now for the lower arm. So right about there. Lower arm, yeah, it's fairly simple. Nothing too complex, thankfully. Although the hand structure is really interesting. I feel like a complete and utter nerd talking about this kind of stuff, but, you know, that's exactly what I am. The hand structure for kamuysaurus has some very interesting implications, specifically for Edmontosauri as a tribe. Oh! Oh, is that where they got that? No. No, I guess it is. Okay. It just doesn't show very well up top. Or from a side angle. Is it? What is that called? I know it has a name. I just don't remember what it's called. That sort of angle. Is it a profile view? I feel like it might be. I might be forgetting something extremely simple. Far more likely than I'd like to admit. The arm overall should be a little bit thicker even before I get to fully detailing it. Something like that. I have no guarantee for how long I'll be going after New Year, but I should be going for a decent while. I'd at least like to get the basic outline finished. So at the very least, expect that. I feel like I'm making this too far apart again. Also, those are really, really, really long legs, actually. Maybe if I angle them a little bit more out. Or under, rather. And straighten them out a little bit. Maybe. Something like that. Ish. Kind of. Possibly? Huh. Actually, I have that right there. No, they're really far apart, actually. What? What is this animal? What are you doing out there, huh? I guess far apart isn't like that. There we go. That's like the connection point. So like about there-ish. How bizarre. But these are the animals that I love. So it be how it be. A little funky guy from the Eastern Islands. Or kind of islands at the time. Should have been separated by then. Partially at least. Or maybe it was still connected to mainland Asia. I'll need to look into that. Oh. The hand has a toe that does go up a little bit more. Something like that. Give or take. Give or take a couple bones. Which, might not be as good as I'd like it to sound. There we go. It's rather thin. Just gotta remember that the hand will be further put into place. Is this? Oh, okay, it's from stories. That's why. Stories 2 was a good... Okay, Monster Hunter Stories were just really good games overall. Definitely games that I would advise giving a shot. They're quite fun. So that should be the bone that supports the claw. Which means no toe pad? No front foot pad near it? Or maybe? Maybe slightly. I'll go with slight one. It's a whole cube. Maybe primarily bipedal. I wonder how plausible that would be, actually. It should be small enough in theory. I do it from individual? Nope. Yeah. There we go. Also, despite the fact that I have a very, very, very long history of beefing with Rathalos in every single Monster Hunter game that I play, I do still really like Wrath as a monster. Very, very... maybe not fun, but good. It's just as infuriating as it should be, I guess is what I want to get at. The first one is smaller and spade shaped. Kind of similar. No, actually, they. Yes. pictures on it throwing hands, tell you that. It should be further outwards though. Yeah. Ah, right, that's what I forgot. Right up there. There we go. Oh, that's too far. Oh, I don't actually have the other foot. There we go. That really almost just looks like a straight up hand. How weird. But also very interesting. Shouldn't be quite as curved as it is, though. More like that. There we go. Slowly but surely, getting there. Back portion of the hand should be brought out a little bit. Bring that up for compensation. A little bit of that, a little bit of this. Yeah, that's about right. Now I just need to fix this. This is Monster Hunter 1, I think, or is it Dose? It might be Dose. It's for you? Am I dumb? Oh, okay. Okay. I haven't played for you in years now, actually. Maybe I should go back and try and find an emulator. Where is it? There it is. Kind of. Close enough. That is a very skinny arm so far, but that'll be fixed soon. Relatively soon. This will need to start at the top. Actually. I'm no caveman. I have... Okay, well... only sort of a caveman. I do have technology, though. I won't say that I use it to the best of my abilities, however. No, that's not good. That, give or take, should be fine. That into this. Do that. Shade smooth, mirror, and hand. Kind of done. Oh, 11:59. I am about to hear so many fireworks, it's not even gonna be funny. Oh my god. That's gonna be loud. And that's a phone call. I will answer that in a minute. Hey, it's the new year now. Happy New Year. Oh, it's 2025. I can't think of any jokes that I can make on the spot, but Happy New Year to y'all. Whether or not you're watching this as an archive, or if you're just dropping by now, have a good year. There we go. Not as many fireworks as I thought there would be, actually. Weird. I think what I'll do is I'll try and get the skull and the legs done, like the feet area of the legs, and then I'll call it there. I think. I'll do the extra detailing off stream? Potentially. Maybe. More small fireworks off in the distance, but nothing big. Things to do. How terrifying. Actually, I will be right back. So, in the meantime, the Headless Horseman, but Hadrosaur, yeah. So I will be right back. Alright, objective complete. I have said Happy New Year to people and things. And now I'm back. I kind of almost feel like this is a little bit too tall. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It is a very strange way to have the bones, though. Not as like a reconstruction, but just as like an actual skeleton. Push that up by just a little bit. Actually need to cut that a little bit. There we go. Where does this one from? Okay, this one's from Dose. God. You know, I'd like to get the chance to play the older Monster Hunter games. My introduction was being thrown in Portable Third directly at Zinogre's face. Evidently I died a lot. But it was very fun. Oh, right, it's tilted outwards. Both of them are. There we go. So I get ornithopod, but is this thing really a hadrosaur? Like, I know it is. I'm being sarcastic, but... like, man. Behold, stilts. It kind of reminds me of Magnapolia's condition. But also, as far as I'm aware, we know that it's not a Lambeosaurian. That it is a Saurolophine. Huh. Well, though, 8 minutes into the new year. What a good time. Kind of. I mean, it's only 8 years there. It's 8 minutes into the new year. My brain doesn't want to function. I don't really feel like that in itself is all that strange, but, you know. It is unfortunate. strange as the actual animal. I guess because they're included as part of the animal. What am I saying? Yes, hello cat. Happy New Year. You adorable little grandma. Little forehead kiss for you. Thank you for not being a hellcat. Very sweet little thing. Doesn't really knock stuff over. Doesn't try to. Most of the time. There are some things that she tries to knock over, but it's not most of them, which is good for a cat. Actually, even less of that is actually, like, skin, I guess, than I thought. Ooh. Starts. I should just make the toe claw now. Yeah, I should do that. I always go about like making the claws and such last, but I feel like it just kind of gets annoying. Why did I do that? I don't need to do that. Why am I doing any of that? Not copy, delete. There we go. Then I'll still need to make the toe pads as well. Because even in spite of all of that, it does still have them. It is a dinosaur. There's the fireworks. Happy New Year! It's gonna be a busy year. I have a lot of stuff to render and model and texture and animate and code. But hush, that one's a secret. Don't tell anybody. What will I be coding for? Fun things to find out sometime later this year. But it will be a very happy new year, because I'm gonna get some eggnog after this. I say that that's a good way to celebrate. Get some eggnog, hop back into the Discord call, and absolutely cause chaos. Be a little gremlin. No, cat, that's my drink. Don't do that. Thank you. That is a surprisingly small toe. Stilt legs. Maybe tall plants. Wouldn't that be funky? Oh. Not individual, median. Okay, cat. No. Don't do that. I will hold you for a minute, though. You getting spooked? There you go. It's just some fireworks out on the street. Please do not swing the ban hammer upon me, YouTube. Should be... I feel like that don't look right. Huh. Yeah, it's not right. The toes need to be significantly wider. And longer. Which also means the heel area should maybe be moved up. That's not good. That's good. Something like that. Something more like that. Yeah. Now all of that needs to be wider. Yeah. Like that. I always have to remind myself, because hadrosaur legs are set up really weirdly, they basically have snowshoes for feet. Most of them, at least. And in a lot of cases, it makes sense. Like, for example, Saurolophus was, or at least the Asian species of Saurolophus was walking around in a desert. And then Edmontosaurus, which is also an example, was living in Hell Creek, which was mainly... is it marsh? Bog? Swamp? Wetland? I'm not exactly sure what you call it, but it wasn't dry. It's about the exact opposite of dry. So for a lot of species, it probably just made more sense to have, like, limbs that were less prone to, getting you sunk. Also, once more, Happy New Year! As if the constant fireworks weren't a good reminder already. Is this Rye? No, it's not. Is it? It is! I was right for once. It was Rise. Is that about right? No. Do that, and then... Can I can! Nice. That wasn't the right one. Is that the right one? No, it's not. What am I... Didn't I just do that from the beginning? The cat has fled. Okay, but why long legs? Long legs and really strange hands, even for a hadrosaur. Questionable. Thankfully, not questionable in validity. That's the good part. This thing is very, very, very solidified. I can't get away with doing this. I'll do this. There we go. Because I need to make sure that I can put that little thingamadoodler on the top. Right, make everything aside from that first. What am I thinking? I am a fool. That's not really news, though. Very, very low-hanging jaw, or cheekbone, rather. It's not a jaw. Well, it's part of the jaw, but it's not what you would call the jaw. Very wide head. I never mind seeing more of Saurolophus than it does in Wamposaurus. I do wonder. That is a very wide head. Binocular vision? I need to take a good look at the actual skeleton. But there's like no good angles from the front. What is this? Oh, it's missing part of the orbit. That's a sin. Maybe? Possibly. Actually, it might. Well, it might have the same potential condition, at the very least. No guarantees, but... you know. It be what it be. It also has really large orbits, actually. Like, significantly larger than most other hadrosaurs, I'd say. Yeah, I'd take a bet on saying that. Yeah. I think I'd pretty safely win that bet, too. I'd like to round that. Actually, circle. Yeah, close enough. Holes in the head should be rather large. It doesn't necessarily mean that the eye would be taking up all of it, but there would be a decent amount of space there. I'll need to fill that in later. How many is this? I don't actually know. Okay. So pretty much all of this should be out. This is a very strange skull. It ended up being a little bit too far out, but that is still extremely bizarre. Okay, and here. There's the cat again. Yep. Hello. Why are you meowing at me? Yeah, I hear you. Want pets? I can give you pets. There you go. Spoiled little cat. Adorable. Very spoiled. You can poke at my arm all you want, but you got the legs to get up here. Yes, cat. I didn't he just deny you? Or you must do things yourself. That should be... That's the base of the head? What the hell? That is bizarre. It's got a very, very deep head. We'll need to do a little bit of that. A little bit of rearranging. Sharp beak? Maybe. No, sharper than expected, potentially. And what I can do is do this. Hell yeah. That's not right. That's right. And the beak should come up to about here-ish. Oh. And this should be part of the cheek. What in the world am I looking at? Oh, this is gonna need so much work later, by the way. Okay. Tilt that 90. I'll need to do a lot for this one. So the beak wasn't actually found. Or the lower beak, at least. What I should be doing is trying to go with where the bone would be under the beak. I also need to check where, or what shape the beak actually was. Because I know that in Montosaurus, the beak is fairly shovel. Like, it's kind of shaped like a shovel. But it isn't always like that with Hadrosaurus. Oh, that's too far up. That's why. So I'll need to go through and see if there are any good angles of this thing's beak. Okay. And I can go ahead and rub that down, put that up. It's not perfect, but it does get the job done. And the jaw hinge should be around here-ish. Maybe a little bit further back, actually. No? Oh, right. Because that's not actually the full beak, so yes, it would be around there. Okay. No, I get it. I swear, I have half a brain at least, I think. Still, maybe? I might. I hope I do. Okay. Yeah, the jaw is very thin. That's not particularly out of the ordinary. I imagine it'll be trowel-shaped. Why do I have notifications? Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's about the shape that I would expect from, a Montessorian hadrosaur. It's roughly that. The actual lower jaws tend to not be all that thin either. It might need to be extended out a little bit more down here. Okay. What a bizarre head. Okay. So then. Now that the skull is done, I will be going ahead and calling stream here. So, just to go over things again, thank you for watching the stream today if you did, thank you if you're watching this as an archive, and Happy New Year! It is 2025 officially over where I am, although it has already been that for at least a day in a lot of other places, but regardless, Happy New Year from the States. Thank you for watching if you did, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Have a good New Year. Eat some good food, get some good drinks, and have a good time.